Well, hello, and welcome to the stream. Just going to do a couple of quick setup checks. We shall be today looking at a flight, a couple of short flights, lots of short flights. I don't know, let's see what happens. But I was thinking Melbourne to Adelaide, it's not a bad flight.
Feels good.
Oh. Second here. Looking good. Oh, looks miraculously good. Should we, alright, let's try and pick ourselves a little aeroplane here. Just gonna double check that audio again. Alright, beautiful. Yes, so it's been a little while since I played this, and a friend was playing it and said, you should give this a try. And I was there madly farming away, doing my farm, ploughing my fields and gathering my corn and stuff. And I thought, okay, so pretty much that's what I'm doing. But it's been a while. For those that want to know, I'm using my Xbox 360 controller for Windows. I'm gonna have to restart. No, it should be okay still, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, so we're gonna go from... Why is that YMML? Essendon. YMML. Interesting code. It's 10 knots out of Melbourne. We're going to fly over the wonderful city of Ballarat. We might even take a bit of the coastal route, go along the Great Ocean Road to Adelaide. Set as arrival. What was that offer? What was that? One offers. Adelaide Airport. $35.95 to buy Adelaide. That's pretty cheap, Adelaide. We should buy Adelaide for $35.95. Why would you be trying to sell me Adelaide? Impulse simulations. Right. Alright, well, the other thing I need to do here, clearly, is the sound. Alright, so we've got that set in. Oh, hang on. My flight will be in a aircraft. 7 hours. Range 1,283. What's our distance? Failures. No. What's our distance? Doesn't say here. World map. Does it say 78 nautical miles? Takeoff, landing. VFR. Navlog. Here we go. Climb. 2,500 feet. It changes to meters. 800 feet. Distance. 1, 2. Close enough for 300 nautical miles. Okay. Fine. So short. 300 nautical miles doesn't sound right. But, alright, well this guy will easy make it. Let's take off in here. 2 205. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I should turn on my chat so when you guys say hello, we can have that working properly.
Hey, bro, what's happening?
Hey, just chilling, just doing some flight sim.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I do a bit of that.
Yeah, okay. I haven't done much lately, so I'm doing a couple of short hops, just to, get the hang of things again, get my controls going again, and all that sort of stuff.
What sort of planes do you like to fly?
Well, at the moment, I'm just sort of picking random ones. Yeah, ones that look about the right thing and are going to do the distance.
Right. So what are you flying at the moment?
I can't remember what it was called. Hang on a second, I'm just getting into it. I'm streaming it if you want to. You can watch me flying on YouTube or Twitch.
Oh, yeah, I've never done that before.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. What is it? A Diamond Aircraft DA62 taking off from Melbourne International.
Right. So how many seater is it?
Oh, geez, good question. Oh, it's moving. How do you tell how many seats it's got?
Oh. Well, like, is it like 100 seats or 2 seats or 4 seats?
Just small. It's a small aircraft. Control num delete. Control and numpad delete.
Because we got 2 guys in our Discord which are into flying a lot.
Okay.
And I do a bit. I have done over the years. I've actually got a pilot's license. Ultralight pilot's license.
Oh yeah.
So I like to fly the small stuff, the 2-seaters, the 4-seaters, like the Cessna 172 or 182, or the little stuff, the Cessna 150, little stuff.
Right. Okay.
Because that's more in the class of what I haven't flown for a while, but what I used to fly in real life.
Well, that must bring back some good memories then, to be able to do that. That's cool. Yeah, nice. And nice to have a game that's is sort of similar to a hobby that you've got, or like something you used to do. That's cool.
Yeah, the other guys, Slick and Legacy, they're into the bigger stuff though. They fly the big planes.
Oh yeah, I've flown the big ones as well before, but there was one challenge mission that was quite difficult because it had this ridiculous. I don't know what it was that was stopping me doing it, but it was like impossible. I did it 100 times and I still never got it properly. I mean, you had to land in an exact spot. You had to stop in a certain spot, and it had these horrible crosswinds and everything. And I had so much trouble doing it. All right, apply throttle and keep the aircraft straight. Now, where have we turned on?
I find the bigger stuff is a little bit different, but I know all the small stuff, like a lot of beaches and that.
Oh shit, hang on. Why can't I see where I'm going? Okay, there we go. No, I'm going to have to restart this. My controller's not working at all. I can't steer. That's not good.
I'm not going to help you.
Let's do that one again.
So, if I was to watch you on YouTube, for example, how would I do that?
Yeah, it's Begurt Gaming. I'll send you a link. Easy. Whilst I'm doing this, I've got to mucking around a bit anyway. So, well, YouTube or Twitch? Which one would you like?
Oh, well, I've never watched on either one.
Okay, cool.
Nearly choked myself on my cup of tea.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Yeah, I'm enjoying my cup of coffee here. Alright, to quit and restart this. As it didn't recognise, I didn't have the controller on when the game launched, so when you then turn it on, it goes, I don't know what that is.
Well, years ago, the way they program things is a lot different now. But years ago, you could plug in things and unplug them while the game was running, and it wouldn't matter. Like if you unplugged it, it would stop working, obviously.
Yeah.
But you could plug it back in, and when the computer recognised it was plugged in, it would start working in the game straight away. There would be no. But I noticed in some games, like in American Truck Sim, if you plug and unplug your wheel, it'll recognise it. But in other things, it won't.
Okay.
In other games, it won't. If you muck around with it, you got to exit the game and start the game again.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, well, it's meant to make your life easier, and sometimes it doesn't.
Well, it's like I always say, new technology is not necessarily good technology. It's just new. It may not be better. It might it might be a step sideways. It might be because it's just different. It might even be a step backwards. Just because it's new doesn't mean to say it's better than what we already had.
Yeah.
But most people seem to think because it's new,
yeah, well,
it's better, but not.
Well, that's right. And then, where it could be that it doesn't work as well, it doesn't have as long a lifespan, it's, poorly made. Or, it's... Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Hang on. I'll turn the voice off on your stream because it's coming through like 5 seconds after.
Twice. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, you could be my first subscriber for the day. You see that there's a red subscribe button there. If you click on that, it'll tell you if I go online or whatever, or put you in in your list so that if you go back there again, you can still find me. Oh, it's doing some update. Oh my god. Oh, really? It's almost there. How's that though? You go from bloody playing it to... Oh, hang on, here we go. Maybe it's just it trying to start.
I don't know.
Yeah, it takes a little while. It's cool. I had enough time to make myself another cup of coffee. Okay, here we go. Does it still remember my... Why has this got exclamation on it? Sydney Opera House. Right. Melbourne. Adelaide. Fly.
Using live weather or
Yeah, I think it does, yeah. Yeah, so it should be a fairly nice takeoff. Maybe a little bit overcast, but not too bad.
I use live weather. I'm about 1 or 2 hops, depending on if I want to do it in one hop or not. If I do it in one hop, it's going to take me about 2.25 hours or 2.5 hours. Or if I do it in 2, it'll be 2 hops, about an hour or so. I've flown a Cessna 150 from Seattle in Washington all the way to Australia, to Victoria.
Oh, wow.
And that's hands-on flying because it does not have cruise control.
Tower 2222 ready for straight out departure at runway 05.
Vegas
2222 altimeter 29.9er wind 01.
I'm almost home.
Release the parking brake. Okay, great. The controller's working.
Okay, so it's a pretty quick thing that you're flying there. Not real big, but it's fast. The Cessna 150, it only does about 85, 90 knots. Really slow. Got any flaps on? Doing some tutorials.
Oops.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink. Don't sink, don't sink.
Yeah, I was doing one of the tutorials in, what was it? Is that actually in the Cessna 150, like learning to fly sort of thing?
Satellite tower velocity 1449er
And
ready for
take off and
departure
do a
runway
circuit.
05 ISR to cooling.
Land.
Now, that sounds like a person.
1449er altimeter 29.9er wind
Right.
012 at 15.
Could that be some kid
Takeoff
doing...
runway 05.
That sounded like a kid doing the instructions. Can you do, like, are there...
Takeoff runway
it'd probably be a
05
woman.
velocity 1449er.
Can people do the runway stuff, or is that definitely AI?
No, you can't hear other people as far as I know.
Okay.
Like you can fly with them live in real time, but none of the radio, I think all the radio chatter that you get is just you and the computer. You don't hear other people.
Yeah, okay. So this beautiful beach along here. How cool is that? Where we can just go, yep, okay, I'm going to go and check that out. Alright, now, Matt, how do I view out? I think it's... Oops, no, that just did something. Oh, that did something. That's it. What does that say? Parking
Adelaide
brakes.
Tower Baker
Okay, leave that
2222
off.
frequency change. Adelaide
Alright,
approach
let's go
Baker
to Adelaide.
2222 is type Diamond is 62.5 miles south of Adelaide 600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Baker 2222 Adelaide approach. Squawk 0765.
I can tell you heaps. stuff.
Squawk 0765 Baker 2222.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I'm just having a little happy flight at the moment. Just trying to find, get used to it again.
Like the turn that you just made would be classed as aerobatic.
Oh, yeah.
Through the Charlie airspace Baker
Steep
2222.
Sure was.
And you wouldn't normally fly below 1,000 feet.
Oh, well, yeah, actually, what was my travelling thing was 12,000 feet or something, but we got a beautiful view of the bay.
Unless you've got oxygen, you wouldn't go above 10,000 feet either. The direction you fly in determines your altitude.
Well, let's go up. Was it 1,200 then, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember what my flight plan said. I can probably bring it up somehow. Oh, there's my view. Beautiful. Meow.
Fly, in the first half of the compass, fly odd 1,000 feet plus 500. So if you're flying from, say, 0 to 179 degrees in that direction, anywhere in that direction will fly at 1,500, 3,500, 5,500, etc. If you're flying from 180 degrees to 359 degrees, it's even thousands plus 500. 3,500, 4,500, 6,500. And the reason for that is it separates you from commercial aircraft by 500 feet. And it separates you from any other light aircraft, non-commercial aircraft by 1,000 feet. Like anyone going in the opposite direction.
It'll be interesting to see here what the Great Ocean Road looks like as we travel along it.
You're travelling away from it, wouldn't you? It's on the other side. Oh,
No, Melbourne, Adelaide. So yeah, we should go past the Great Ocean Road. Like we're not going to take the inland route. We're going to take the ocean route.
oh okay. So you're going to go.
It's interesting all through here. It's river network here.
It's not really bad. It's the Patterson River, and then you've got
Yeah, this looks weird. It's like going all the way through Geelong. Oh, it could be. Oh, where's the city centre? Is that the city centre just there? Surely not. No, this would be Geelong right now.
I don't know where you are.
Yeah. Is there a way of bringing up a map as you're going along?
Yeah, there is. Fly straight and level. You wiggle your mouse. Should be a white line should come up on the screen up the top somewhere.
Oh yeah. Map. VFR map. Oh yeah.
Yeah, click on.
Baker
Yeah, bring up that.
2222, contact Adelaide approach on 128.6.
Show you where you are.
Going to 128.6 Baker 2222. Adelaide
Doesn't look
approach
like
Baker
Melbourne.
2222 1,600 feet.
Baker 2222, Adelaide approach altimeter 29.991, continue as planned.
What's there? Why? Click on that. Zoom in. Oh, where you are. Shows where you are.
This is weird. I'm not even in Melbourne.
No, that's what I mean. Click on that
Ha!
white text. Go up. And click on that pink map, that pink, or the blue one, YPPF. Click on that. Blue
Edinburgh.
dot. The blue dot. No, it's white, so it'll be Australia. Pink one or the blue one. No. Click on the little X in the blue box. Yeah. And click on the pink. Click on the pink map, pink dot, or the blue one. No, you're
What?
not clicking.
I don't see a pink dot. I clicked on the blue one. Now you're saying click on the pink one, which is a different spot.
Well, either one. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Alright, well I clicked on them both.
No, well you didn't. You clicked on the. You didn't click on it. You clicked on the. Yeah, well, Edinburgh, Military, Adelaide, South Australia. So you're already in Adelaide.
Oh wow.
This is Adelaide. That's why it doesn't look right.
Ah. Oh, that's weird. Alright.
South Australia.
Oh well, let's see if we can put it down anyway. Unless if that's the airfield. Oh, hang on. Well, no, that's. Oh, so if I've taken off in. Oh, it's
Yeah, that-
doing it in reverse order, so we should need to go this way to get to Melbourne.
No, you're thinking.
Baker
Well,
2222,
Oh.
contact
Not
Adelaide
where's,
approach on 124.2.
we'd have to head east. Melbourne.
124.2 Baker 2222.
So why isn't there
Adelaide
GPS
approach
tracking
Baker
on?
2222 2,100 feet.
Baker 2222,
I don't know if
Adelaide
you've got a
approach
GPS,
altimeter
just put in a flight plan.
29.991, continue as
Yeah, I
planned.
did, yeah.
Why? MML. MML is Melbourne. MEN is Essendon. That's Essendon, which is probably where you'll land that thing anyway. There or you land it where the bloody like.
I don't even know how to set the waypoint. I can't using this, I don't think.
You might be able to. Probably can't. There, NDB.
A good little practice landing anyway.
see on your left hand side your
Hang on, I'm just trying to land.
Yeah.
No. Oh, fuck. Oh, why am I there? Now I've got movement. What the hell happened there? This thing. Ah. Oh my god, that's so lucky I didn't crash then. Oh, I would have run into that guy anyway, right?
He's landing that way probably because the wind is behind you and you always land into the wind, not with the wind. So your ground speed is much slower. The wind takes you a lot less runway to stop.
Whoa! I landed. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I need to concentrate when I'm trying to land. For the first time in a few years. Alright, let's try and get this thing going again here. Back. Man, that was just the worst time. Oh well. I was on a perfect trajectory, and then it all sort of locked up and wouldn't let me control the aeroplane. It was going sideways. Right. Try this again. Melbourne, departure, arrival in Adelaide, fly. Sorry, what were you trying to tell me? Something down the bottom left.
When you're flying from outside the cockpit, your instruments are down in the bottom left corner of your screen.
Okay.
And when you take off and land, you're supposed to use flaps, and there's a white line on your airspeed, and that white line is the speed where you're allowed to use your flaps, because if you're going too fast, you shouldn't be operating your flaps because it will overstress your wings, cause damage to your aircraft.
Okay, sure. Alright, release brake, apply the throttle. Alright, now we've got a little line there and everything, and we're in Melbourne, so...
Yeah, I don't you can see your stream is like a bit behind what you're actually doing. See on your screen,
Jesus!
On your instruments in front of you, the white line is. Whoa, fuck! What happened there?
Don't sink.
Alright, okay. That was a bit out of control.
Baker 2222, continue for north departure.
Yeah, so like your white line on the
Melbourne
left hand
Tower,
side
Baker
in your
2222,
main instrument,
continue for north
your
departure.
dash, that's the airspeed where you can use your flaps.
Don't sink.
New
Don't
Zealand
sink.
Normally you
123,
would take
number
off
2
in a
for
straight
landing.
line.
Follow
You've
the
got
generic on final. Wind
certain
35 feet
altitude
at
or
17.
whatever
Clear
before
to
you
left
turn.
runway tree 4.
So you should be getting
Clear
close
to
to
left
going
runway
over. You
tree
should be
4,
putting your
number
flaps
2,
up
New
now if you
Zealand
haven't already
123.
got them down. You should have your flaps up, going over the 120 knots.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 426, ready for departure runway tree 4 ISR to Sydney.
Oh, that's when that comes up like that.
Runway tree 4. Traffic is
I
generic
think
on
that's when the
final.
autopilot takes over. Yeah, okay. So I have to be careful of that. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the autopilot took over because they had that
Hold
window
short
up.
runway tree 4 Qantas 426.
Oh, that's right. Something else.
Trying to get this to level off. I have to remember how to do the trim. That's flaps.
Banger 2222 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Melbourne Tower Baker 2222 frequency change. Melbourne approach Baker 2222 is type Diamond is 62 4 miles northwest of
trim
Melbourne
button?
2,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Velocity 1365 contact Melbourne Center on 135.7. Good day. Baker 2222 Melbourne approach. Squawk 5424. Squawk 5424 Baker 2222. Baker 2222 radar contact 6 miles northwest of Melbourne 2,200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain home navigation. Cleared through the Charlie airspace Baker 2222.
Mr. House.
135.7 velocity 1365.
There'll be a trim in your cockpit. You can do it with the mouse, but normally the mouse does it quite a lot more than what you want to. I
Pitch
have-
trim.
Is it an electric button?
Adjust pin, move R to interact.
Okay.
Oh, that's going down. Oh no. There we go.
So are you using that controller?
I am, yeah. You know, that'll do it. Oh. Ah, that's interesting. B to quit. Okay. Alright, well that's a lot easier. At least I've got some trim. Ah, enjoy your cup of coffee.
Contact Melbourne Center on 135.7. Good day.
So your airspeed.
Going to 135.7.
Like, I'm only telling you, I'm not telling you because you have to do it. I'm just telling you for your information. Your airspeed is in the yellow part of your thing there, so it's you get into the area where you're starting to overspeed the aircraft.
Oh yeah.
Usually everything's got to be in the green. Like you might want to get there quickly, but if you want to get there quickly, you've got to pick a faster aeroplane. The Cessna 150, you're doing what did it say?
182.
180 knots roughly, 180. Well, Cessna only does 85 knots. Much slower.
So you're concerned we're going too fast for the aircraft?
Oh, it's up to you. Like, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, if it was in real life, you wouldn't be, like, you wouldn't fly below 1,000 feet above ground. What doesn't matter what the altitude is. Normally, you don't go below 1,000 feet above ground. So if ground level is 2,000 feet, you don't go below 3,000 feet. That's general rule of thumb in real life. But in the game, you do whatever you like.
Yeah.
So I'm only telling you for what for your information, so you know
Scooter
what
18 climb
this is
and
all
maintain
like.
2,400 feet.
2,400, that's what
Scooter
it was.
18 climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Oh, wait, are they talking to someone else?
Probably.
See, that's a robotic voice. The other voice sounded like a kid. Alright, now this trim's not keeping me up. Hang on. Oops. Alright, R to interact.
Baker 2222, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Baker 2222. Melbourne Center. Baker 2222 is type Diamond as 627 miles northwest of Yankee Mike Echo Lima 2,600 feet. Request flight following. Baker 2222 Melbourne Center. Squawk 1344. Squawk
I've got,
1344 Baker
I've got a
2222.
joystick. I've got two buttons on the joystick I use for my trim. So I just
Okay.
tap them, and it'll adjust it
Altimeter
up
tree
or
0
down.
decimal 05.
Oh, yeah.
So as I'm flying along, I just tap it until it gets to where it'll fly. Right.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like you got everything there. You got it all sorted for you. You got joysticks, and have you got the foot pedals?
No, I don't have rudder pedals, but my joystick has a twist function.
Oh, yeah.
I can twist the handle left or right. That's my rudder. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having the pedals.
Melbourne Center Baker 2222. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Baker 2222 Melbourne Center. Cleared through to Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace Baker 2222. Melbourne Center Qantas 426 is at 9,500
Alright,
feet,
you're gonna
climbing
be wide on that,
17,000
so-
feet. Qantas 426 Melbourne Center altimeter tree 0
Yeah, with 300 nautical miles to go. We're getting there. Trying to figure out how this trim works, because it's not.
Doesn't seem to be working, does it? I don't know. I've never used a controller. I've always been a PC person, so I've always had keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I'm on the PC.
Oh, using the. I see. Yeah. Well,
I just use the controller for. I have an Xbox, Windows Xbox controller for the PC, so designed to be used with the PC. Really handy, actually. Sort of gets you away from the keyboard a little bit. It's been good on like games with flying, driving games. All comes in pretty handy for all those things. Yeah, and it's cordless, so you can go and sit on the couch. You can turn put your couch close by and turn around the screen and sit on the couch. Just adds a little extra dimension. And for this sort of thing, it's quite handy, you know, because I can just use the thumbsticks to fly with.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I use a joystick, mouse and a keyboard to fly. When I'm driving, I've actually got a wheel and pedals driving. And, yeah.
Nice.
And if if I'm doing any first-person shooters or whatever, I just use a keyboard and mouse.
So how do people interact online using this game?
Melbourne Center, Kid 154
What's the
is passing 8,500
multiplayer
feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
interaction online? Is there any?
Melbourne Center altimeter
I think there is. Trying to make sure you're on the same lobby. There's a couple of different lobbies. And in your settings, you've got to have it switched on so you can see other people, because I think by default it's turned on to only if someone is in your group or something.
Okay. So you sort of see them flying around.
Yeah, I could fly beside you and, wink just to wink, and you would see me flying with you in real time.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so you could, but there's no jobs or anything like that you can do together, or like little, quests type thing that you can do together. It's
I
just
think
like
that-
get out and have a fly around together.
I think there is. You can do stuff. There's other things you can download, and you can start your own little company off, sort of like Truck Sim.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see that sort of thing might be interesting. Yeah, if you can do that sort of thing. But I've not seen it. It doesn't sort of direct you to any of that sort of stuff. You just, do your missions, and then when that's finished, it's pretty much just fly around. It'd be good if, you say you could have a company that has to deliver cargo or put out a fire or something like that,
Yeah, there is. You can get that. I'm not quite sure how you do it. So, I haven't been into that. I've had Microsoft Flight Sim off and on over the years. I think the last one I had was Flight Sim X. Before that, Flight Sim 90 something or other.
I remember in one of the original flight sims, they had like a World War One or a World War Two dogfighting that you could do.
Yeah, they've had.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway, tree life approach.
There was one where you could.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
They had all
Expect vectors,
these,
visual runway,
like
tree
they
life
had
approach.
the aircraft that won the London to Melbourne Air Race. A few other famous aircraft, and you could do the mission where, like, you could do the London to Melbourne on your own, fly it from London to Melbourne, or whatever was associated with that particular aircraft. You could go and do the missions for them. You could go and do it. And then there was ones like you could get a
Melbourne Center, Vietnam Airlines 780 is
Grumman Goose,
feet, climbing 12,000
go and deliver along, island hop, delivering cargo and people. And there was one with the DC-3 where you could fly up in Alaska, down along the Aleutians, and do some delivering. Your object was to get from airport to airport in there. That was interesting. Like this
Okay. Yeah, well then it would direct you to go to different places together and things like that. And
it'd be similar to doing like the bush trips in this one. As trips and that, so you fly from here to there. That's sort of what they had in the other one. It's a shame they didn't keep the aircraft that they've had previously is not available, but they don't give it to you free.
Oh yeah, that's a rip-off, man. Where they're charging you for aeroplanes. You buy a flight sim game and then they're charging you for airplanes. Hello. Oh my god.
the aircraft that have been in the other flight sims are, it wouldn't take much to modify them to be suitable for here.
Mm,
They've already got them. Like,
Yeah.
why can't they give them to you for free? Like, they've already got them. So, like, there's a Corsair, which was in World War II. They had the Tiger Moth from World War One. Different aircraft, you know, different famous aircraft. So you should be able to just get them for free. And
Well, yeah, or have.
they've already developed them. They've already made them. And they've been paid for by people that have already bought the other games. So it's not like it's costing them anything really. And they could include them in the list of the aircraft that they've already had in this one.
Yeah. Well, the
Aircraft.
aim is to make it fun, isn't it? And give you these things so that you're enjoying it and you're playing it and you don't get bored and you go away. They, you know, it needs to do things to get the community together and stuff. That's what I'd be interested in, some community stuff and how that works.
Yeah, like you'd have to pick your aircraft because like a World War One Tiger Moth, you're not going to fly from Melbourne to Adelaide because it's too far. You'd have to. It's going to take you a long time because it only does like 90 knots or something, 100 knots. So it's going to take you a while, and you're going to run out of fuel. So you've got to stop here and there and get fuel and stuff like that. So if you're going to do a lot like that, but you could do little flights with it. It's just the fun of something like that. It's just the fun of flying, not so much.
Yeah.
You'll do any long trips with it. Like you could say, right, let's do a trip from fucking here to Queensland or something, and just for fun, and hook up at a certain time each week and fly another leg.
Yeah, or capture some photographs or something like that, you know. Yeah, fly over here and do a recon fly. Yeah, I'll stick you in a Hercules aircraft and fly a military mission or something, I don't know. They deliver tanks to, you know, wherever. Alright, well, it's ticking down slowly, 298. Tricky bit will be landing it. A bit of fun flying around, been a bit of an erratic flight. Yeah, the person who's hired me has requested acrobatics.
Traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 16,200 feet generic.
Lina.
Report them inside. Traffic is 11
Did you get anything for like flying through these points of interest? Like,
I don't know. I've no idea.
see if it gives me anything.
No
Vietnam
idea.
Airlines 780 have the traffic.
It's just like. Oh, we're in the red there because we're going too fast.
Well, see, you wouldn't fly. Normally, you fly at speed at 75% power.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fly full throttle all the time because, depending on the airplane, the engines are not designed to fly at full power all the time. You'll damage the engines.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And every aircraft has a what they call a VNE, which is
Star 774 climb and maintain 14,000.
Very nice engine.
no, it's basically a speed that you never exceed because if you go faster than that, your wings could fall off. Everything would just be overstressed because you're going too
Yeah,
fast.
the air pressure and various things like that. Yeah, not to mention wear and tear on your engines and all those other things. Yeah, so the realistic, what am I trying to say? Realistic elements. Yeah.
Like in a Tiger Moth, like in any aircraft has a VNE, even a jumbo jet has a VNE. It has a speed at which it's designed to fly up to a certain speed. Anything over that could damage the aircraft. So, which in real life could involve wings coming off, or all sorts of things could happen. It could just fold up on you and snap off or whatever. Just the pressures on them are too great. So,
Yeah, that's it. I'm definitely going a bit fast, but it's getting us there quicker. And particularly when I went down, I noticed it more. I crept up towards that red line. I wonder what the maximum ceiling for this aircraft is. Probably about, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Light aircraft, maximum ceiling?
That would be, an aircraft like this would be probably well over 10,000 feet.
About 10,000?
I'd be more than that. I don't know that it would be as high as 20,000, but it could be. It just depends on the aeroplane.
It'd be interesting, actually. I wonder if it gives me a red, you were too high. See if we have time to get up to 10,000.
Well, it should go to 10,000 feet, because even there are not all aircraft can go that high, but it's 10,000 feet is the number, because you fly in ordinary aircraft. There's no cabin is not pressurized, so you can go up to 10,000 feet, but if you go above 10,000 feet, you start to get hypoxia. It means you don't have enough oxygen, so you start acting like you're drunk, so you start making mistakes and shit. So you're not allowed to fly in real life. You're not allowed to fly above 10,000 feet unless you have oxygen mask, or you have pressurised cabin, which pressurise the cabin so it will be the same as being at or below 10,000 feet. So all jumbo jet, all your aircraft, like you fly to overseas on, the cabins are pressurised, so it'll be pressurised to about 10,000 feet. You don't hit that lack of oxygen. Dangerous. There's been lots of pilots that died because of just making mistakes.
Yeah, I can well imagine. Yeah.
It's the same as being, well, they describe it as it's like being drunk. So you start making mistakes and you don't think properly, and all that sort of stuff. You start forgetting to do stuff and can't pay attention properly, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think that'll be my major problem. De-ice, cover, de-icing pump, start the engine, start engine 2, okay, yeah.
Well, if you're
engine master, okay.
Icing is the problem depending on the temperature and the moisture content of the air. Like if the moisture content is low, it can still be like -5 degrees, and you're not going to freeze up, depending on the moisture content. But if there's moisture about, like it could be if it's around zero and you're flying through clouds and stuff, which is another thing which your ordinary pilot's not normally allowed to do unless you got full VFR and IFR. If you got IFR rating, you can fly through cloud and stuff. But like if it's moisture around and the temperature's low, you might get icing, especially at higher altitudes. It's colder than that, so then you need to use icing. You start getting ice on the wings. The wings won't produce lift anymore, and you'll start to become a brick.
There's who wants to be a brick? See, it'd be cool if I could pick up passengers and do this flight, right, and get money for it.
You can do that because Slick and Legacy do that. I don't know. They're sort of fairly into it. Like,
Well, you see, if you could do that, then you'd have enough money that you could maybe, work your way towards buying another aircraft and have like as you say, like a company where you start off doing little flights and then you work your way up and all of a sudden you're bloody Qantas or something. I mean, you know.
You can do that, but I don't know how to do it. They know how to do it. But they're sort of...
Well, these are the sort of things that should be built into the game almost, Like, it has the elements of flight, yes, and they've done it really well. But they could just now, hopefully, maybe, build in something that adds an economy or adds,
Like they...
I need a hostess to bring me a cup of coffee, and I need, what else, Like, I want to become a parachuting pilot. It takes people parachuting. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I think you can do that sort of stuff, just I don't know how to do it. They do it, but they're fairly into
we'll
it.
have to figure that out. That sounds like fun.
They run through all the procedures and they fly properly and they have...
Oh, I don't know about the procedures. No, they can keep those.
they go through, fairly technical. They don't just hop in the plane.
Yeah, actually using all the knobs and turning it all on realistic mode. Yeah.
They don't just hop in, start the engines, and take off. They go through. Me, I fly the little aeroplanes, but I do it more like how you would do it in real life. Like I do my radio calls and all that sort of stuff. Because when you're in real life, it doesn't matter where you are, even a little country airstrip somewhere, you still give radio calls. Like you tell them that you're taxiing to the runway and what runway you're taking off on. You tell them when you're taking off. Every airfield has a circuit area, so when you take off you tell them that you're parting the circuit and all that sort of stuff. You tell them roughly whether you might say, aircraft blah 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 is taking off. Well, first I can give the name of the airfield we are.
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't even figured out what my call sign is. I mean, they could probably be calling me and I wouldn't know. These guys are still following me though. They've been behind me for a while now. You see these guys behind me here? I got Mr. House and James 4047 back there. They look like they're doing the same sort of flight.
I fly the little aeroplanes and do it like I would in real life. So I give me radio calls when I take off, when I'm coming into land and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's impressive that you've learned how to do that. I haven't spent any time. I don't even know what my call sign is.
Well, it'll be type of aircraft you're flying and the registration.
I've got a 22 on me, so maybe it's a 22, something 22.
So like every aircraft in Australia has a registration, even ultralight aircraft have registrations. So normally an aircraft of your size would be VH dash something or other, normally 3 letters. So you would say Diamond ABC is 10 nautical miles from Melbourne, inbound at 5,000 feet. And so you give radio calls and stuff.
Okay.
It's just so other aircraft around you know where you are, unless you're flying commercial. If you're flying commercial, you just do whatever the air traffic controller tells you to do. So they'll say turn to 260 degrees and climb to 20,000 feet. So that's what you do. But if you're flying just non-commercial,
079er descent and maintain
Yeah.
17,000 feet.
that sort of navigation help, then you've got you should, in real life, you'd have a flight plan ready. So you know where you're going to fly and all that sort of stuff. There's your trip. And
It seems to go back down though.
yeah, why does it do that? Have you got some sort of autopilot turned on?
Whoa, hang on. I seem to have a problem, Houston. There we go. Okay, fine. No, I'll stop playing with buttons.
If you adjust it and it comes back, it's probably because the aircraft will want to. I don't know. There's something turned on. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's weird. Because I assume that big one there is for major adjustments and this little one's for finer tuning. Pitch trim. Or is it the same thing? So you select it, it says move right to interact. So let's try and put it on 1. And now what's it on? 0. Oh, 0.1.
Keeps going back on its own.